You know what makes me really sad is when I see people trying to impress others and not living the life they actually want to live and the life that would make them happy. So many people are walking around feeling like life is really flat and they just do their routine and they're trying to survive. And it makes me really sad because it doesn't have to be this way. And the only two people you need to impress, and they're not your mom, they're not your dad, they're not your husband or wife. They are you when you were 8 years old and you when you're going to be 80. Those are the only two people that really matter because this is your life to live. And I'm going to give you three things that you can do today, starting today, so you can move forward towards that dream, towards becoming the person that you wished you were and the person you will look back at and think, yeah, that was me, that was my life. And a lot of people have, like, you have your routine, you have your life. You might not be able to just up and quit your job, create, whole new career being a pilot, even though I do have a friend who is in his 50s now, and in his early 40s, he quit his job as an engineer, became a pilot. But not everybody can do that. However, I have a client who is in her 60s and working together. She quit doing what she was doing and she became a rock star. She has her own band. She's writing a musical. She's loving her life. You can read about her on my website. And we didn't just jump in on our day one when we started working together. It took us 6 months to get there. And in this video, I'm going to give you one simple thing. Well, three simple things, but they kind of fall under the same umbrella of authenticity. And the number one thing that you can do right now, is look back what your vision of you was when you were 8 and look at your own closet right now. And there is one thing in your closet that I'm sure you're like, oh, I wish I could wear that, but what will people think? See, look at that. The universe is like, yes. And that is exactly the thing I want you to wear. Even if you don't go outside, even if you just wear it at home, it will build up your courage to wear things that make your heart sparkle. That is the first thing to do. It's the easiest thing to do. It's already in your closet. You know what it is. Or maybe it's an accessory, maybe it's the shoes. Wear that just for yourself and then practice wearing it at home, then practice wearing it outside, seeing what's appropriate, of course. But don't be afraid. Like, I'm wearing this coat right now. Look at these sleeves. And my fiance is like, "You're gonna wear it outside?" And I'm like, "Yeah, because I love it." When I was 8, like, I would have been like, "Oh my God, I wish I could wear something like this." It's long, it's like all the way to my feet. And I'm wearing it, and the 8-year-old in me is like, "Yay, so exciting." And that is the first thing I want you to do. Number two is I want you to find foods that meet two criteria. Okay. They cannot be one or the other. It has to be both. One is it has to feel really, really delicious. Like, it has to be like, oh my God, I could eat it every day. And two, it has to be nurturing to your body. It cannot be super, super delicious and destroying your body because it's not loving to your 80-year-old self. And it cannot be, oh my God, I'm just gonna be eating all this food that's quote unquote healthy, but just tastes disgusting to you, because that's not fair to your 80-year-old. You have to have both. Okay. So find at least one food, or if you can, make a list of foods that are both. And how you do it, you start a list of everything that's healthy that you eat and everything that you just absolutely love, and see where you can meet them, where you can have the same thing on both lists. And if you need help, this is what I work with clients on, so that we create a list of foods that are both delicious and healthy. So there's no compromise. And then three is probably the easiest, actually, that and now I'm thinking about as an action, but it's the hardest thing for people to do. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're gonna hug yourself. You're gonna hug yourself like this. The universe keeps giving me a thumbs up. You're gonna just hug yourself, and you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and you're gonna be like, I love you. I love you. And if you don't know how to love yourself, you can watch a video I did earlier, a couple of weeks ago, on how to love yourself. And it's 3 steps. And you just give yourself the best talk that you can. And you can do it from the point of view of an 8-year-old. You can say, "Oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Look how far you've come." Or if you didn't go far, be like, "Yeah, you know what? You survived a lot because the last 26 years have been exhausting. It's been so much going on, so much. And you survived. You're here and you are still not giving up." And that is huge. That is huge. So wherever you are, be proud of yourself and give yourself pep talk on that. And then you're gonna look at yourself in the mirror and just look in your eyes and you're gonna take it in that you have this heart beating, you have these lungs breathing because of this divine energy moving through you as you. Like, how cool is that? I think it's just so magical. And so this positive, realistically positive pep talk, self-talk, whatever you want to call, is the third thing you can do right now, talking to yourself. Also, as an 80-year-old, be like, "Oh my gosh, look at your body. How cool is that?" Look at yourself as an 80-year-old. There's so much joy that we keep missing out because we focus on different things that are not even related to who we really are inside. And before we can take big steps towards where we want to go, we can take small steps by dressing, by eating, and by talking to ourselves the way that 8-year-old would and the way 80-year-old would. So I hope this gives you some inspiration and actionable steps, and let me know how you feel. Okay, until later. Bye.